Oh, 2 minutes, yeah? This is going to be quick. All right, if you're actually buying the affirmative's argument that somehow financial aid system is like lessening and ruining the middle class, then that is just asinine. And here's the reason why. Financial aid is the only thing keeping people in the middle class and being able to enter the middle class and being able to aspire above the middle class. If you actually think that financial aid is broken and is not working, then absolutely at the end of the day when we decide who won, you're going to be voting for these great professors who are very intelligent but are missing the point, which is that it is not broken. There are flaws. There are tweaks like the California DREAM Act bills that were passed last year, AB 130 and 131, things that can be fixed to make the system better. Like our Constitution says, to make it a more perfect union, to make the system better. But to act as if it is broken is wrong, especially which I'm assuming one, if not both of them, probably got financial aid throughout their life. They are the ones who got financial aid and are now able to teach us. I mean, how many of our teachers got financial aid? Go and ask them. The system is not broken. And if people choose to take out loans because they want to go to a more expensive school or they want to go to their dream school or because they want to have more money to spend, then that is an individual's choice. When they drop our counter contention 1 of the student success here alone at Delta College, we are winning that argument. The system is not broken. We saw minor statistics of people dropping and not completing. That does not mean the system's broken. That means we have some bad apples in the system, yeah? Counter contention 2, we clearly show that the system is bettering itself by passing legislation that helps benefit more people. Poor people, low-income people, they're trying to make it seem like, oh, the financial aid system, it doesn't help everyone. Clearly it does now because it wasn't helping undocumented people who were poor, who couldn't pay the tuition fee, who had to pay like $300-400 a unit. This works. There are flaws. We've conceded that from my first speech, but it absolutely works. You won't be voting for these great professors over here. You're going to be voting for the students who have to deal with the high rising tuition rates, not the professors who are upset that they continue not to get their pay increases. I said it, yeah, I did.
Okay, I'll be delivering the closing summary for the professors team versus the flying fallacies team. That last thing you heard there was what we call an ad misericordium or an appeal to pity. The poor students, they're the ones that are suffering. Vote for them, not these rich professors who got financial aid. By the way, of course, I didn't get financial aid in California. I went to school in Oklahoma, and we're talking about California, but forget that for now. The claim is that California's financial aid system is not wasteful. After all, he says, if it only fails 25% of Pell Grant recipients, well, then it works 75% of the time. If your car works 75% of the time, would you regard it as broken? Right? I would. They also conceded that the system is flawed and needs fixing. What kinds of things need fixing? I don't know. I think broken things need fixing. And by the way, I was caught off guard. I was not aware that there would be obnoxious questions during my presentation. So I just came off with a snotty response. I live and breathe, I live and breathe. But the fact of the matter is that definition came from the freedictionary.com, and I think it's a fairly common one. They also seem to be assuming that student loans are not part of the financial aid system, which I find odd. Grants are not the only form of financial aid. Student loans are financial aid, and student loans are what lead to the massive debt, the default on the debt, which leads, interestingly enough, to this vicious cycle I referred to. You get students who take out these loans, they make no progress, they don't get degrees, so they don't have marketable skills, they can't get jobs, they don't pay back the loans. What happens? The taxpayers get their taxes hiked, you get your tuition hiked, and government cuts what? Spending. They cut social spending on education. So our financial aid system leads to cuts to educational spending. If that is not a broken system, ladies and gentlemen, the drinks are on me.
Okay, so first of all, we want to give a round of applause for that. That was a great debate. Good job. Spirited, fun, yes. Now what we're going to do is we're going to find out who won. So this is what we'll do. First, we'll take a vocal vote, and if it's close, then we'll divide the house. First, by just a normal yes, I agree. Who thinks the professors won? Yes. Good, okay. And our students? I think it's pretty resounding. Another victory for the professors. Congratulations, professors. Good job. In closing, thank you very much for coming today. We want to thank our professors team, our opposition team, our speech and debate students for showing up today. If you are interested in speech and debate, you'd like to become part of the team, the people making it happen, come see us. We're in Holt 410. Appreciate you being here. Spirited.